Hello everyone, my name is McKinnon and I'm the Dungeon Master for a lot of Novice DMing content. Now you might be wondering, what am I doing here without a Dungeon Master screen and talking to you all directly at the camera as opposed to talking to a room full of players? Well, the reason I wanted to talk to you all directly is because you are about to listen to the very first episodes of one of our first ever campaigns that we wanted to share with you through Novice DMing's new channel. But the thing is that we didn't really plan on making these games public. We didn't plan on recording them. We didn't even have the idea of recording them up until a year ago for one of the campaigns, maybe, and probably a few months ago regarding another one. And we'll get into those specifics with each particular campaign, but before we go into it, I just wanted to say that this is something that something that I was really concerned about for a long time. For personal anxiety reasons and also for considerations of safety for my players and assumptions that nobody would really find that our content to be really interesting except ourselves. I was worried to ever really share this kind of content with people. It wasn't until a few months ago that I personally started proudly proclaiming that I am a dungeon master and even started sharing it when it comes to my resume when I submit for acting jobs. But over the last few years, I have come to find that the stories that we have been telling through our campaigns are not only amazing and incredible, and that the players that I'm with deserve to let other people see their work, to see the amazing stuff that I've been seeing them do the whole time. I realized that this game really is a community game. And while we are not all voice actors and we're not actors in general or performers, we are people who love this game for a lot of different reasons. And my hope is that, like with all Novice DMing content, that what we share provides something useful or insightful or provides us perspective that nobody in the community maybe considered before. And what we have here before we begin with any of our filmed and recorded sessions, we have little snippets to share for you. Pre-recordings that we made a year ago for one of our campaigns and a few months ago for another one. These were recordings that were highlighting key moments within the campaigns, or at least moments that I felt were key. Moments that I wanted to capture, if only for our own personal records, just so we could reference them for the wildness that they had. But then I realized that these moments are the perfect setup for people to be introduced to our campaigns. They aren't video recordings, they are audio recordings, so you can do whatever it is you want to do while you're listening to this. My hope, though, is that these can give you a little bit of an introduction into the chaos and the amazing stuff that my players have been doing the last little while, and that we've been able to create together. And I'm really excited to share that with you. These pre-recordings are only for a few moments, but we will get into regular filmed campaigns and sessions afterwards. But for now, I hope that you enjoy these pre-recorded sessions. The campaign you're about to listen to is called the FSF Campaign. Now, I'll get into what that means in a moment, but I want to let you know that this campaign is wild and chaotic and crazy, and it was the very first homebrew campaign that I ever started, and I'm continuing to do. We started this game back in 2019 for like a one-shot session, and then picked up during COVID-19 when the pandemic was happening over Zoom, and we started to actually run it regularly. So this is a campaign that's been going on for over 3 years now, and it has been amazing. It has taken so many twists and turns, and there's so much content here that I'm really excited for you to see. Having said that, The reason it's called FSF is something that I want you to kind of understand. This is very much an 18 plus game. This campaign deals with a lot of mature subject matter. It deals with violence to an extreme degree, involving demons and demonic, not just possession, but violence and vile content. It also basically has a lot of sexual references, whether they are like, in-game or out-of-game jokes, actual sexual pursuits. In the story, there has been a lot of content in here that would be deemed as like adult content, namely because of what the campaign is actually called. It's called FSF because it's called the Fuck Stick Fuckers. Now, we love that name, but we want people to be set up properly. A lot of the content here, however, I want people to know is consensual. Me and the members of the party and the members of the group, we've all talked about our comfort levels and our boundaries. We made sure that we were comfortable with certain things, and we wanted to make sure that we refrained from others. And acts within the game are consensual. Of course, the violence upon other people is not necessarily something that everybody wants, but we all at the table have discussed that we want to make sure that the content we do isn't just shocking for shocking's sake, but is motivated through story elements and also is something that everyone is comfortable with. No matter how much we have fun with the things or joke about them, we want to make sure that everybody is safe at the table and that their boundaries are respected. That being said, you're gonna go on a wild ride with these first few recordings, and it's just gonna get even crazier from here when you start watching the film sessions. Oh, I was completely excited for you guys to listen to the content. I completely forgot to mention who is in this campaign and who's been driving me up the wall for the last 3 years. The players for this game are currently Ben, Padon, Monika, and David. And I'm so excited for you to listen to this. What else is there to say but hail Yeenoghu. All right.
Okay. Morris, come here.
Morris walks over,
Put the hat on.
takes the hat from you. He covers his eyes.
This is your hat.
Okay.
Holy fuck. I'm gonna just boldly give Naviri some of the insight of
Faelyn, yes.
Faelyn, some insight that
Oh, he said Naviri and
Yeah, sorry.
Faelyn, you hear everything that Richard has had, and what you just saw was Richard have an open conversation with nothing that you could see. You saw him when that moment that there was a conversation after an hour. He said yes to something, and you have no idea what it was. And you hear
Richard?
all this information.
What are you doing?
I'm doing something
Richard?
it feels so wrong.
Then you shouldn't do it.
Like Richard was in it.
But we could get them back.
Oh, Lord. She sits back down on her butt in the grass. I'm afraid to even ask how.
Morris has to drink this potion.
And what potion would that be, and what will it do to him? Never mind, I already know.
It'll be all of us. But he'll please the Lord the most.
This is not natural.
Look at Morris. What's his face look like?
He's covered right now in a hat. He's just gonna pick it up. He's like,
Don't kill a boy for me. I don't want to talk to him, but I'm feeling.
Oh no.
He's a child, Richard. He doesn't have the capacity to make this sort of decision.
What are you talking about?
Morris, do you think you'll ever see your family again?
I mean, they're in Venerine. I can probably go and visit them there.
Oh my God, who am I?
Padon just texted. He might be available.
Oh, please. I
Bruh,
reached in and
tell
said
him
we're
to
both
join.
dead.
Bruh, please join.
Tell him to join.
Get him.
Please.
Get him
I
online.
literally
in
texted
here.
him like we both.
Get him in
please,
here right
please.
fucking now.
I literally texted him like we're both dead, bro.
Just get him in here.
Please, Jerry.
We are not leaving this table until a decision is fucking made. I feel so. Holy shit. Okay.
Please,
God damn it.
please, Jerry.
Big talk. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
Holy shit. What's happening? What? We're laughing. We're all texting him like, homie.
Just weighing so goddamn much. Okay.
Side, is this gonna ruin the game for you guys?
What, being dead?
Talking like outside the fourth wall kind of thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, checking in. Just checking in.
because I don't want to like do that if that's not the trajectory we want to go. Like, I don't want to.
I don't even know what's happening. I think you're going to sacrifice a child.
If I do something like that and we all end up in the abyss, then we have to fight abyss stuff. But we have like a goal and like a thing right now in the material planes, and I don't want to fuck that up by making some silly choices that affect more than
Wait, sending us all to the abyss?
Well, that's kind of what would
Zummyar and I
happen, all
even-
but Zummyar. Guaranteed.
Do we even know? Or if Zummyar guarantee is going to end up in the abyss?
I'm gonna tell
Well,
you guys.
I'm
Dad!
personally against it. I'm always up for some weird shit. I just don't know how Faelyn's gonna react.
Right, okay.
So I'm gonna tell you guys just this
So,
right
Peyton,
now.
some bad shit happened tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Suck ass.
can you recap
We
a little,
almost-
Leo,
Yeah,
real quick?
so-
We almost
I'm gonna tell you
defeated
this.
24
So-
people.
Yeah, recap. So, you guys came upon the estate that was in the Dead Twins, and there was a roundup that was happening with Captain Lenorn at the area. About 24 Cressel Crop members were all loading up these civilians. Faelyn saw one of them stick a Kenku with a spear, and then shot that guard and immediately threw into a fight.
It was like 24 on us. Like, it was fucked. The numbers were so many.
You guys killed 21 of them. However, unfortunately, you were being surrounded with a bunch of guards, Zummyar, and I spent all your key points. You were doing dodges, but no one unfortunately came to support you, and you unfortunately got dropped.
I didn't see you, and also I was in the middle of my own battle. With,
And Nyxi
5
also-
people.
To be
died.
fair, what was also happening during this was that the soldiers had set the
Yeah.
mansion on
So
fire.
the mansion,
people.
the mansion was
Full of
full of a
people.
bunch of civilians.
I
that
nearly
was set
died
on
as
fire.
well.
Captain Lenorn was taking one hostage. He killed a kid, and
And
the
one I
Faelyn
gave
went for
Faelyn
him
was
and then
the
went
area.
to save the people in the
Faelyn
building
killed
instead
Captain
of
Lenorn,
saving you
and
guys.
Zummyar ignited him with a firebolt, or Richard ignited him with a firebolt.
Yeah, and then I almost died from a fight, and then...
Faelyn almost died from the
and
fight.
then
I died from a fight, but was
everybody
Yeah.
was
Brought back.
down and up today. So anyway,
Last
dead
one
on
died.
one
Now,
hit point.
here is the thing. Now, I want to specify
this is the
exactly.
important shit.
Now, Ben, I want you to, because I think it is important, like it's checking in and having transparency, please explain in very simple terms what the consideration is so everyone knows what is on the table.
Currently, with the plot of you two being dead and confirmed that Nyxi is in the abyss, I'm willing
I knew
to
it.
sacrifice. No, I'm willing to kill the child and all of us at once to go to the abyss in the name of Yeenoghu to go get everyone.
Richard
But I
was able
would
to
be dragging everybody down with me, and there would be no guarantee as to where you are right now.
Richard was able to discern that anyone he kills goes to the abyss as food for Yeenoghu and his people. However,
Wait,
Richard
is
making
Zummyar not in the
attempts.
abyss?
If
Actually,
he's still
not
alive,
Where would I be?
We will talk about that, you and I.
You're not in the
Okay,
abyss.
okay.
I'm
A monk in the
conversations with
abyss,
you
yeah.
and Nyxi.
Oh, I'm so sad. Ben was like, you failed 2 death saving throws. I was like, oh shit, did I die? He was like, no, you're good. And then he was like, no, you're dead.
well, I thought you were, and then I went and looked at you, and he was like, yeah,
I kept the rolls secret.
he is dead. And I was like, oh no.
Did.
Were you
Is he
adding
just-
my +1 saving throws?
I did. You rolled a 2.
That's 2 + 1 is 10, Liam.
So, yeah, that's the thing, is like, if we do this, is it gonna fuck up the direction of the game? But also, is there any other way to bring you guys back? And also, do you want to come back?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but
Do you want a new
Well,
character? Because you
We
wouldn't-
can always
thing-
go to
this
that
is the
one.
thing.
Remember that one priestess lady that like gave up her body parts to save Richard? I mean, she could always finish the job.
This is a thing pertaining to the souls. So it would have to be a question of you guys if you wanted your souls to return. That's usually a private conversation, but for the sake of this, I would ask you guys, would your characters' souls be willing to return should they be resurrected in some form or another?
I mean, yeah, if we could, but like,
Yeah, if
It's
if
always a
Nyxi
matter of
could,
if
she
the
has
soul is
unfinished
willing. It
business.
can always happen, but the soul has to be willing to return.
Oh yeah, Nyxi 100%.
the
is
soul
willing.
is willing to return. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die either. Nyxi finally got badass. Like I got all these cool things.
Both players,
Yeah, I feel
like I
like
said.
I'm just getting into the swing of this with Zummyar. I'm only
Is
level
Zummyar
5.
in Mount
Like, come on,
Celestia
bro.
because of the fairy?
Hey, no one's
Oh, they muted. They're talking about something serious.
Oh, no.
They actually like kicked
Why is
Nyxi
Nyxi this? Why the fuck would that happen?
I went from neutral to chaotic neutral, so I might have. Richard kind of tainted me, and that probably is it. I killed
I
enough
guess
people.
Zummyar could be in this. He's accidentally killed people.
I'd kill people, but why would that land me in the abyss? I'm a pretty caring person.
I said if anyone was to claim your soul, it should be him, because I figured you kind of like the Yeenoghu stuff.
One soul is
Hold on,
somewhere
wait, me?
clear.
Yes.
One soul is clear. They know
Okay,
where
now.
it is. The other one is drifting.
Oh my god, he's drifting. Zummyar is drifting. That sounds so
Or
peacefully sad.
They were, until I was like, would you like their soul to be claimed? And I was like, yeah. And that was you.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
So you said yeah
Wait, so
to
my soul was
Nyxi?
claimed by Yeenoghu?
So,
Wait, was my soul
Zummyar,
claimed?
when you
Whose soul was
died,
claimed by Yeenoghu?
I put this stuffed fairy that my grandma gave me with your dead corpse. And I'm worried that may have sent you to Mount Celestia.
Nice!
Which is great for you.
Mount Celestia!
Yeah, which is
I've
good
ascended.
for you. But like, yeah, it's not really where I get to go.
What the fuck, Richard?
I didn't think about that, and that thought's a little scary.
I need to know an answer right
Here,
now.
you can live your peaceful life in Mount Celestia, and I'm just going to give you to Yeenoghu.
Okay, I gotta make a choice now, so,
Faelyn can also be a part of this decision, but you are the one who would have to enact the deed of the deaths in order for it to truly...
Oh, no, I'm aware of
I
how
mean-
it has to go down.
Okay, an adventure.
Oh.
So Faelyn has been given a full rundown of what Richard is.
Yes, and I'm giving you the option to choose what you want. That's a dangerous thing. Because I know you want to live and you don't want to give your soul up to the No Lord.
No, I don't, but...
I don't want Zummyar tainted. If he's arcane.
For the sake of this, I need you to roll... I want you to roll, and you can roll as your choice here. Roll as an insight check or a religion check.
Me?
Faelyn.
You said Faelyn?
Yes. Insight.
Yeah,
or
it kind of
religion.
cut out there, and I was like,
So she's... At the moment, she is trying to feel this out. So in the process, she's grabbing her arrows, but also once in a while, she pulls out a dagger and just stabs some of these soldiers that are dead. She's pretty pissed. So what am I rolling, DM?
Insight or religion, your choice.
It'll be insight, which makes sense. Huh. 21.
Richard? Faelyn can read you right now. She can completely read, not just your words, but she can read your entire, like your internal stuff. She can read that. So, the question I have for you is in terms of your internal feeling coming out through your words. Are you projecting in confidence in what you are saying? Do you have certainty?
I think Richard's always projecting confidence.
I am not in this setting. I don't want anyone to go back to the abyss. I already don't. Like, I love working for it, but I don't know if I want my friends to suffer there.
you already sent me
You
there.
see, Faelyn, the internal conflict that Richard is having, where he is devout to something and finds joy in bringing things there, and is utterly terrified at the prospect of traveling there himself and bringing others there.
Faelyn stops collecting and stabbing and goes over and puts both hands on Richard's shoulders and softly says, "Richard, no."
Do it, pussy. Commit seppuku.
Morris,
Yeah?
Don't be a baby bag bitch.
which one do you want, the red one or the green one?
What's the green one?
I don't know.
You have a green potion?
Yeah, I sure do. I have two of them.
He goes to the red one.
Fireball,
it.
isn't it? Oh god.
Is he about to chug a fireball?
He
Probably.
pops it,
And then, like, he'll turn into a
smoke
dragon
kinda
or
comes
something.
through.
Say,
I told Liam that I wanted a pet dragon. Starts off as an egg, and then Nyxi can ride a dragon eventually. I'm like, I want to
okay, as he's doing that, I point my fucking fox stick at
Retransport.
Faelyn and I have to cast Firebolt. Let's go. Let's go. We're going. We're going.
Okay,
That's
roll an
the
attack, roll an attack.
Well,
Fucking do it.
That's,
Or unless, no, actually. Oh,
well,
fuck
that was
yeah.
the Fireball potion he drank. So.
Well, he drinks it. Yeah, so make the attack first.
Oh, yeah, okay, 14, plus the thing's 20.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage on Faelyn.
Sorry, it feels wrong. It feels so
It's wrong
wrong.
because it is.
What?
10 and 6, 16.
16 points of damage.
Why
Faelyn,
couldn't you
you
just-
drop.
Yes?
Firebolt hits you and you go onto the ground. Faelyn is unconscious right now. Faelyn, you can roll a death saving throw.
little fucker.
Oh, right. She only had 1 HP left.
17.
That's a success. Morris drinks the potion in his hands.
Look at me.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hail!
Yeenoghu.
You know, and fire bursts out of his mouth, and he engulfs you in flame as he breathes fire against you, as it is a potion of fire breathing.
Yeah.
You erupt into fire.
No.
Fire scorches across your body. He goes, brrr. He sprays it across the body of Faelyn on the ground, and he just looks down at himself and engulfs himself into fire. All of you are engulfed in flame in this instance. And that is where we end our session tonight.
Jesus. That was a fucked up session. This is so fucked up.
Faelyn wakes up, she is going to be so pissed.
And we
She's
are
gonna be
going to be back in 2 fucking weeks. For the sake of this, now I have a question. Because it's very late. Nyxi and Zummyar, do you guys want to meet separately outside of this to know where you guys are at?
Yeah, sure.
Kinda, yes.
For sure, because I don't want to keep you guys up too late to discuss this. It's a little long. But yeah, we will.
Well, I was getting ready to go to bed. I figured you guys were done.
Well, we were.
You were.
Certainly are done now.
Bed. Why do I need to be here?
God damn it. Holy
The
fuck.
decision making.
God's sake.
Some bull.
Does that
fucked up
count
shit.
as my kills or as Richard the Small's kills?
You know,
In the name of Yeenoghu, it is
Faelyn
technically
had an
yours.
inkling when she heard this was happening to turn heel and get the fuck out of there and done with the whole group of you, and she didn't. And now
Yeah,
look.
you
And
have
now
like a
look,
personal mission that is
that is how the
Yes.
world works.
Well,
I am heading to Dale and I'm out of here.
you're heading to the abyss.
You're joining us.
Guess who's gonna do some research on some demon shit?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the Monsters of the Abyss book.
Yeah, that hunter's
I was
mark
gonna
is
buy
be
it for
fun.
$40 and then some fuck bought it ahead of time. I feel so fucking stupid. God damn it! Now I'm gonna make this shit up on my own.
Yay.
Oh, we're gonna have some
No,
fun,
I'm
friends.
getting rid of spike growth, that's for sure.
We're gonna have some fun, friends. We're gonna have some dark fucking fun.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I will let you all know.
Just like peacefully chilling in Mount Celestia, and then
I know we're gonna end up going there and you're
Just
gonna
like,
be
no,
hanging out with
just
my
like pulls me
grandma
down
and
to the
just
abyss.
pull you through the realms.
me and Richard's grandma are up there just like chilling.
Having mojitos sitting in the sun. It's 2 in the morning, but it's still sunny out and everything's good.
Yeah.
Everyone's having fun. We're all talking about how beautiful
And a
their
hole just like
six-packs
erupts
are.
under your feet and just drags
Everyone
you down.
has
like
abs.
all these hands just grab
Yeah,
you.
like
Everyone
it's
has a
like
full
drag
head
me
of
to
hair.
hell, and it just like opens up in the fucking floor, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
The
I
flail
love it
logo
actually
shows
just
up in the
Richard's head just
ground and
poked out and
collapses
is like,
Yeah.
through.
hey, bud,
Freaking come on, buddy.
That was fucked up. That was fucked up. Well,
So
shit.
are we going to have our session like
2 weeks from
in
now.
private sessions
2 weeks.
next time? Or
What's your? Are you still?
Oh, private stuff will be ahead of time. I'll schedule to you guys. We'll do it before 2 weeks from now, though.
Okay.
Are Sundays still shit for you, Padon? Until the end of July, did you say?
Yeah, I'm closing every Sunday, which is
Hey,
unfortunate.
is there a different night
Yes,
we can do?
you.
I work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday now, so I'm a lot more open, and there's some Saturdays where I don't have wrestling.
Okay. Well, my schedule's weird.
Okay.
This restaurant.
Well, you guys let me know because I have a lot more time. So if you guys needed to do like a Friday night or a Saturday night, I could probably pull it off.
I can too.
I can't make those promises because my
Yeah.
schedule is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll make it work.
We can do it without him, right?
yeah, you guys are good.
So
Yeah, next game we go to the Abyss and we get them and we're back.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah.
Tell you what happened.
You know,
We're
when
all
I had
alive.
breakfast, we
And
talked
then
about-
Faelyn wiggled her nose. Faelyn wiggled her nose like on Bewitched, and they were out of the abyss.
And just like that, it was over. Yeah.
Hey!
Came back and everyone decided that we were in charge now. Rat killed himself and left everything to us.
And we own the kingdom
Yay.
of Aversol. And
All the money. All
And
the
Enki's
money.
back, guys. Enki's back. The
And
gang's
Corey's playing the game all of a sudden. Sick.
Yeah. Enki's alive again. Don't know how that happened.
Naviri.
him
Imagine
down there.
Naviri like going throughout
You don't know.
the world and then finding out that we end up dead, and she's like, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna text Corey and Dharma this shit. They're gonna lose their fucking mind.